to spend some time now on airport bookings. These obviously are very important and need to be taken correctly. For example, somebody wants to go from 123 Osbaldeston Road and they want to go to Heathrow Terminal 4. First of all, we've got A for airport, LHR / we can take Terminal 4. Name is Mrs. Smith. Now, first of all, we have the time. Very often people say to you, I've got a flight 12 o'clock, what time do I have to leave? Please do not accept that and don't offer information. You can ask them, what time do you want to be at the airport? If they say to you, I need to be at the airport at 10 o'clock, you can say, okay, from Stamford Hill around that time, it most would take you an hour and 15 minutes, perhaps an hour and a half to be on the safe side. Never offer what time to leave here to catch a flight. You can try and guesstimate what time to leave when they tell you a time they need to be at the airport. Okay, next stop we have to ask is how many people, how much luggage do you have? Oh, I just need a normal car. How many people are you? With 2 adults with 3 suitcases. 3 suitcases will not go into a normal car, we'll need an estate car. So by airport bookings and actually also by train station bookings, we put the information in here. We've got 2 adults, we can do 2 AD or you can write adults. And we've got 3 cases. We therefore now know attributes. We need to get an E, estate car. Note now, from £32 it will go up to 37 automatically. Okay, Mrs. Smith, let's recap. You want a car, 123 Osbaldeston Road, going to Heathrow Terminal 4, 2 adults, 3 cases, an estate car, and I'll send you the car at 10:20 tomorrow morning. This is a job taken, that's fine. Let's save this job. And then she says, I need you to pick me up next week. No problem, we can now use the copy swap. Remember that? We copy swap. We're making a return booking. We've now got Heathrow Terminal 4. We double check the terminal is the same terminal. Okay, what date next week? It's next week, Thursday, which is the 29th. You repeat 29th. What time? All right, now we do as follows. We ask the customer for the ETA, the estimated time of arrival. And if she says 1400 in the afternoon, we then ask, how much after confirmed landing time do you want us to be there? In other words, we check what time the flight comes in, and then we will wait according to what the customer says. If they say 45 minutes, which is the norm, we will put in here 14:45. The controller now knows to check what time it's coming in, and it knows that 45 minutes after landing we'll have to have a car there. So if 1400 changes to 1430, the 1445 will then change to 1515. Again, how many adults, how many cases? 2 adults, 2 cases. We therefore can say, okay, you don't need an estate car now. Go into the attributes, get rid of the estate car. How much is it? It's £37. Now, charges to pick up from the airport besides City Airport always is £5 extra. If you remember correctly, beforehand, if you would swap it here, in other words, we'd go from Osbaldeston to the airport, it's £32. You can see that here now. The other way around, when we pick up, we add automatically £5. So that's important. There is £5 charge, pick up from the airport, which you don't have to add because it automatically gets done. But we always have to say to the customer, not included in this price is any extra waiting time after 14:45 and any parking that the driver would have had to pay. The last thing we still have to put in here, which really is very important, the flight number, LY314, coming in from TLV. If you know the code for the country it's coming from, the TLV, good. If not, we can write out Tel Aviv or Zurich, etc. This is information for the controller to know that he's looking for the right flight and its arrival time. Let's do one more. Pick up from Gatwick. Gatwick Airport. Check whether north or south. And it's going back to 24 Osbaldeston Road again. And the name is Mrs. Smith. Now, remember, flight number LX123 from Zurich. Okay, let's get rid of that information here. That's just some extra information for the driver. That was booked on the last job. We now will say how many people. We are 3 adults and 2 children, and we have 3 cases. Okay, madam. 3 adults, 2 children, 3 cases, needs a 7-seater. We will send you a form exactly how many suitcases can go in what type of car. But that needs a 7-seater or a 6-seater. 6-seater, there is normal 6-seaters, there's 6-seater airports. A lot of our 6-seaters don't have a very big boot. So therefore, if we have 5 or 6 passengers with all the luggages, they will not go into a normal 6-seater. We therefore have to say 6A. No difference in price, but we have to make sure the vehicle is big enough. 6A. Okay, the price now is gone up £95. Again, ETA, what time are you due to come in? 8 o'clock in the morning. How much after landing? Oh, with the children and all the cases, it'll take us an hour. So we'll do that 9 a.m. And what date is it? It's Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 27th. Yes, that's correct. Here you are. Again, let's recap. You tell the customer it is LX123 from Zurich, from Gatwick South. We're going back to 24 Osbaldeston. 3 adults, 2 children, 3 cases. Name is Smith, and you want it there 1 hour after landing time, which officially is 8 o'clock. Confirm all this information. Also mention to them this price does not include any extra waiting time or the car park that the driver has to pay for when he comes to pick you up. Okay, one more. Let's pick up from City Airport. City Airport. Flight comes in from Antwerp, VS123 from Antwerp, and it is afternoon at 5 o'clock. ETA 1700. It's going back to number 12 Wilderton Road, and the name is, you guessed it, Mr. Smith. How many people are we? Oh, we're 2 people, 1 baby, 2 suitcases. Just send me a normal car. Now stop. There are 2 people, a baby. Chances are they've got a buggy. You have to double check, do they have the buggy? If they have a buggy, it's mostly not going to go into a normal car, especially if it's a buggy that doesn't fall down well. So again, 2 adults, 1 baby, 2 cases, 1 buggy. And I would say definitely, if for a state car, it's going to cost them £5 extra. Price is £25. Now the only difference with City Airport is we wait by the glass doors. You have to tell the customer the driver is not going to come inside. He's waiting outside by the glass doors. The pickup in City Airport, if you would pay for parking, would be £6 to start off with for the driver, and therefore we never do that. We always wait by the glass doors. We check what time the flight comes in. We're there half an hour later, 17:30. Madam or Monsieur, please check by the glass doors. The driver will be waiting there. Thank you. Just one more thing to show you the shortcuts for airports. We can do A, which we've done before, and LHR for Heathrow. We could do A T4, which takes you straight to Terminal 4. We can do A Heathrow, and you've got them all there. Gatwick can be A Gatwick, or can be LGW. Stansted is the same, A STD, or A Stansted.